So you're probably wondering, um, why there's a black screen. I'll tell you why that's the case. Well, there's a black screen because I got my little lens cap thing on the webcam. Now I'm recording this live because I'm annoyed. Like, it's not affecting my channel in a way like it would have if I was, say, 16 or 17. Like, if I was 16 or 17 or 15, like if I was 14 to 17 and I was making content, then my channel would be doomed. I would have gotten canned. I don't know if this is the YouTube machine learning or if this is just someone going through my older videos and just flagging it for just to be annoying. Just to be. I'm really doing my best not to curse right now so this doesn't get flagged. Now, admittedly, a lot of my older content was quote unquote edgier. I didn't censor myself. I didn't really care how I sounded or how I came off. I just made the content I wanted to make, and if people had a problem with it, it wasn't my problem. Like, if people didn't like my content, they didn't like my content. YouTube has just gotten really stupid really quick. Now, let's go to this system. The changing of the flagging system for videos. So YouTube used to just flag a video, take the video down about 3 months or so, you would get the strike taken away. Okay? So instead, now they have a warning, content warning, which is supposed to be in YouTube's mind. This is better than a strike. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because a strike is permanently on your channel. You can't appeal that strike. You can't argue about that strike. YouTube's appeal process for strikes is another joke. And now, because of this pandemic, making it harder for in-person people to do their job, they're relying on an algorithm. And you know what happens when you rely on an algorithm? It starts taking content down. It starts destroying other channels, smaller channels. Like my stupid little YouTube channel of barely 1,000 subscribers is getting any content, or is getting this flagging crap, then what does it say for larger YouTube channels? The COPPA stuff was already a problem. Now I'm getting to a point where I'm really debating about just privating all my videos again. Like my political videos. And just not even going back into this. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter how I change my content. It doesn't seem to matter how I phrase things now. Because obviously I'm a lot more mature than I used to be. This was like 8 years ago when I started doing political videos. 9 years ago, really, if you want to go back to the SOPA stuff I did. Although arguably I was more mature then in a way because I didn't really curse that much. Biden just destroyed Trump in the debate. From what I saw, Biden acted a lot more presidential. He was on point. When Trump pressed him about why didn't you try to do any criminal justice reform when you had 8 years in office, Biden just put it correctly. We had a Republican Congress that would not allow us to do anything substantial. And that's true. The Obama years were the years of gridlock and the years of a president not being able to do what they needed to do for the country. So there's that. I'm just really irritated by this strike. Not the strike, at the this flag. Like, it's happening more and more because of my older videos. Now, I put a lot of the obvious videos age restricting because I can do that. Why didn't I do that before? Because I thought I'm a small YouTube channel. At the time, I had like way less subscribers. I had like 180 something subs, maybe 160. Compared to the subs I have now. And no one's really on the stream, so I don't really care. I mean, I care what I say, but I don't really care. I'm glad I can just do this. I'm glad I have a cover for the webcam. Because the cover for the webcam really just makes things easier. Alright, that was weird. I don't know really what more I can say on the debate, really, except this. Biden's point on the crime bill is mute. Not Biden, Trump's point on the crime bill is irrelevant. Mostly because of what Trump's been doing with the protests and how he really hasn't done anything significant to handle mass incarceration. He has not ended the drug war. He has continued the war on drugs. He's kept mass incarceration going. He's allowed the police to become more and more authoritarian. I mean, his points are irrelevant. And he's got... The more I pay attention to Trump, I probably figured this out a while ago, but it's just re-listening to Trump. He just repeats himself. He just talks and talks and talks. Uses like a first grade, maybe fourth grade level vocabulary. And just repeats himself endlessly. And just talks and lies and lies and lies and lies. And there's a saying, repeat a lie over and over and over and it becomes true. Well, that's what's being stated here. Now, folks, excuse me, I'm going to go up and see if I got anything. So this is probably a very boring stream. Probably because there's nothing to really stream or talk about. I'm 10 minutes into this video. I've talked. I'm tired. I think I'm just annoyed, Like, I mean, I don't know what more I can do on the channel to really, like, I've labeled my channel not safe for kids or not for kids. Not, God. Okay. My channel is safe for kids, obviously. I do other things. I make political videos. Yes, the language is foul and blunt, but I just don't care. I say what I say. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I am who I am. I'm a very blunt person. I'm a very vocal person. I'm a very opinionated person. I say what I say. Sometimes I will regret the language I used because I was a teenager, and I think as a teenager, saying dumb things is perfectly acceptable as long as you go back, reevaluate, understand they were wrong, and reevaluate and make your points better. I mean, like, how do I, you know what? I'm just going to put the, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this because I'm sick of, like, not doing this right now. I don't know why this is, like, reversed like this, but I don't really care. Like, I care, but I don't care at the same time, if that makes any lick of sense. Sorry. My nose is itchy. I'm scratching. I'm not thinking, like, God, I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess I'm just sick of it, I'm sick of the stupid things with YouTube. I'm sick of dealing with the annoyances of it. Does that mean I'm going to stop uploading content? No, of course not. But it does irritate me immensely how YouTube just... I mean, look at it this way, right? Look at it this way. You got this guy named Nikocado Avocado. He basically boasts domestic violence of him hitting his husband and losing his mind. And he's got so many channels. And apparently he's monetized. What? Because he censors the curse words? So if I say a curse word, if I say several curse words, my channel's flagged. Or if I had a hyperbolic, blunt opinion on a topic, my channel, that video gets flagged, age restricted. But someone bleeps out every curse word, and they are assaulting their partner. Apparently, that's okay. Why am I bringing that guy up? Because he's got problems, and he needs a therapist. And he's nuts. I don't know what more I could say. So this is probably stupid on my part. I'm just going to copy the link. I'm going to post it to Twitter, and we're going to see who comes, because I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care at the same time. Is it really? Yeah, it's only 2:31. So, chat. Say something. I'm bored. Please. I'm really bored. I'm trying my best not to curse. You have no idea how hard it is for me not to curse in a YouTube video. Oh, never mind. Shut up, cricket. Shut up. Freaking crickets. Like, I gotta dumb down my channel's language. Like, I gotta, not curse. It's so annoying. And I guess I'm just annoyed. There's many things. Right now, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed about the election. I'm annoyed that it's going to be a mess no matter who wins. And I'm sure Biden's going to win. The differences between that election and this election are night and day, which is good. I'll take Biden over Trump. So, well, obviously I'll take Biden over Trump because I got these. I got these buttons. Right? I got this button here. I got this button here. And I got this button, which I don't mind. Fine. I am Biden Harris 2020. I'll vote for Biden and Kamala Harris. I will phone bank for Biden and Kamala Harris because they're better than Trump. They just are. Their policies are better. The platform is better. They're going to bring back Obama's pandemic response team. So that's what we need. However, we get a vaccine in a way that keeps us safe is great. I'm convinced at this point that 2 of the people who watch my content are Russian trolls. How do I know this? Because, they're not mean or anything, but the way, like, the sentence structure is so off that the grammar just doesn't make any sense. It's like my brain doesn't read it right, where I just correct the mistakes in my head. But then when I reread it, I start seeing just these obvious grammatical errors that make no sense to me. That even if, hypothetically speaking, okay, let's say hypothetically, you dropped out of high school in 10th grade, you would be able to construct a sentence better than these people. You could have dropped out of school in 8th grade, and you would have been able to construct a sentence better than these comments I get. And they're not bad comments, they're not mean comments, but there are too many holes in them. Plus, one of them signed on for YouTube in September 2020. So that's just a big red flag. Whenever you see a new account, like a brand new account during an election year, now, disclaimer, this is kind of hypocritical because I made a Twitter account in 2016 during an election year, late in an election year. So people could have been like, oh, you're a Russian bot or something, but that doesn't make any sense. Because I am not Russian. I do not have Russian accent. Yes, I am Darth Playboy. Russian. Communist comrade, Darth Playboy. Нет. We have Russian Superman from Superman Red Son. Great movie. Superman crushing capitalist America. Yes. That's probably a very bad Russian accent. And if you are Russian, I apologize, but it's late. I've rambled for a while. Hey, you want to talk about a Russian? You can talk about this potty. There's a reason that Joji stopped doing Filthy Frank. iDubbbz toned down his content. These content creators. YouTube killed its free speech. And this is why, ultimately, whenever I start easing towards the idea of deplatforming, I start realizing that it's going to affect the people I like. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, you defend the people you hate because you could be next. So you do it based on your own principle. And there's also a larger thing about deplatforming in my mind. What's this larger thing? Well, let me break this down. And man, this is taking up a lot of RAM, or this is making the computer go nuts. This is a brand new PC, so wow. It's taking up 39% of the memory. Oy vey. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I mean, basically, how do I describe this? Okay, it's hypocritical. When I see musical artists, right, they post their music videos on YouTube, and they're very raunchy. Not that there's anything wrong with raunchy or offensive or inappropriate, but I do see the blatant hypocrisy in it. Yeah, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, um, Huda, Lana Del Rey, Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Kanye West. All these people post these music videos and they're cursing. This isn't like the radio where they censor it. They are posting the full explicit version of the song. Okay, that's great. But the individual content creator now is getting stifled. The individual content creator that doesn't have a music studio, doesn't have a network, is now getting shafted by YouTube. Because now they gotta tiptoe. Or even when they're tiptoeing, right? They gotta God. Ugh. God damn it. Ooh, I said God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Call the YouTube police. I cursed. I said damn. Just like Raphael in the Ninja Turtles movie. Couldn't hold it in. Just had to say one curse word at least. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because part of the reason I love doing YouTube videos, and even the ones where I said some dumb things, it felt like a free platform, like a true free platform. And now, because you had the fascists come in and ultimately ruin it for everyone, where YouTube didn't really respect its community guidelines enough, now everyone is getting attacked. So it's ridiculous. I mean, YouTube has always been an easy target, right? Always an easy target. The mainstream media is afraid of YouTube. They don't like YouTube. They've never liked YouTube. No matter how much YouTube wants to act like it's part of the media in a traditional matter, it never is. And it never will be seen as such until I'm an old man. Okay? Maybe not even then. Actually, maybe that'll be more likely because I'll be 60 or whatever. And YouTube will probably just be a mainstream thing. And by then, who knows what will happen to the channel. I know everything will be backed up by then. So, when I look at YouTube, okay? Because to understand their position, they're caught in a rock and a hard place, right? But on principle alone, shouldn't they have a responsibility to the people who post content there? Shouldn't they be standing up for individual creators, no matter how big or small that content creator is? They should be standing up for them. Honestly, this is just scary because the automated system is just making it, it's making YouTube a job, right? And I'm a hobbyist when it comes to YouTube. I don't want my love of posting and expressing myself on the internet to feel like a job, especially when it's one I'm not getting paid for. I'm not eligible for monetization. I was, and then they got rid of that in 2017. I did this big, long rant about it. I don't even know if I have that up. I might have deleted it. Hopefully I deleted it. But oh my God. And then it's like I thought, if I change the title of some of my videos, maybe they won't age restrict me. I changed the title, like I did this Mitt Romney one. Now, admittedly, I can understand why it was age restricted. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Second, Doesn't mean I like it. Doesn't mean I think it's cool. Maybe it's because, Shane Dawson, one of the darlings of YouTube, was called out for being a degenerate scumbag. So now they're panicking. So now, because Shane Dawson was an idiot, we all got to take the blunt of it. Because PewDiePie was an idiot, we got to take the blunt of it. And it's like, what, Darth Bridewell, you're criticizing the large creators? Yes, because, unfortunately, they have a responsibility, okay? Because they decide to do these things that I never would have done. I never would do, because it's stupid. And it's wrong with some of what they did. I might say, well, isn't that the point of freedom of expression? Isn't that the point of the principle of free speech? And we're not talking about government-sanctioned free speech regarding to the First Amendment. We're talking about free speech as a principle in and of itself. Regardless, if you hate, I despise hate speech. Hate speech is disgusting. Hate speech is vile. Hate speech is evil. It is still freedom of speech. It's evil. It's wrong. Still free speech. But I really think, frankly, some of my content is getting targeted by right-wingers. Either right-wingers or the algorithm. I think it's one or the other. Why do I think this? Because because at the time, I did not care. I said what I said. I was blunt. I was loud. I was aggressive. Now, I've softened a lot more. I choose my arguments a lot more carefully. Essentially, I go by what my professor said. You're a scholar, act like it. So I change the way I phrase things and only curse when absolutely necessary to drive a point home. Because I'm not 17 anymore. I'm going to be 25 in a matter of days. So you got to adapt. And you got to think of things more carefully. I mean, it sucks because, back in the day, the internet was like this wide open realm. I wish I was young for that. I wish I was this age for that, because that sounds glorious. Yeah, it was slow. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, we didn't have live streaming. I couldn't broadcast this the way I'm broadcasting now. Like the way I couldn't do what I'm doing now then. But regardless of that, it's just irritating. So, that in mind, live long and prosper. I'm glad I got one guy watching this. Thanks for watching. Ooh. Looks like we got some disturbing. Oh my God. What the? Southern Poverty Law Center did a podcast. You're doing podcasts now? Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know they did a podcast. They're a good organization, by the way. That's Jesse's wheel. I gotta put oil on that thing. Jesse, go on your little wheel. Please. Now I feel bad because I should have put oil on that thing. I'm going to hang my new Black Widow figure up now. Jesse! Yeah, she's so cute. Also, you know what's annoying? I can't, do live streams on my phone anymore. Okay? I was doing that because it was easy, it was convenient, and now I can't do that. Why? Because YouTube was like, duh, you can't do that because we're YouTube, and we're going to create these new arbitrary reasons as to why you can't, even if you've been on the platform for 10 years. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So if you want to know what this devolved into, it just evolved into me rambling about nothing. Or about a variety of topics that I don't even know if they linked. I got ADHD. You know, in my mind, there are things that connect that make sense, but not in a way that's logical to someone who doesn't have ADHD. I'm going to convert my version of Under the Skin so that when I need to put it in to a new video I'm working on, I can just edit it in. I should have put oil on the wheel. I did a Live Long and Prosper thing. So live streaming, I don't like doing it, but I wanted to just vent about this. Yep. Excuse me.